I grew up in Charleston, West Virginia, almost heaven, almost. So much heaven that I graduated on Friday and left on a Saturday for a teaching job in Palm Beach County, Florida. My first class were 10 boys, all migrants, all with significant disabilities. I really came to have great affinity and affection for those young children. It was a different type of poverty than what I had even seen in growing up in West Virginia. And it relates so well to DoDEA because for those kids, the best part of their day was when they were in school. And when parents were working from dawn to dusk, the most stable part of their life was school. And you know, as we look at what happens in our communities when we have families who have parents deployed, the most stable part of the day is also when those children are with us in school. So there is some relationship between the importance that a strong school community trust with our consumers, trust with our partners, and how important it is to build a community. I was very fortunate that I was able to go to work on my master's while I was teaching. Florida Atlantic University was right down the road in Boca Raton. I had the good fortune of being a teacher at the Research Demonstration Center located on the campus. So I was able to complete my master's degree by just going to the other side of the parking lot. And later transitioned my work to the University of New Mexico at the Department of Pediatrics. I became a child development specialist. Next thing we knew, we were on our way to Madrid, Spain, to Torrejon Air Base in Spain. And we were quite the special ed pair. I was the special ed teacher and Kathleen was the speech and language pathologist. Well, we were in Madrid for about 11 years. And from there, 2 years in Livorno when the Med Regional Office moved to Livorno, just south of Pisa. And I had a variety of different roles at the regional office. I had a variety of different roles at Torrejon. I was a special ed teacher, special ed coordinator, worked with the residence hall, assistant principal, finally back to the regional office as special education coordinator, and later chief of the curriculum branch, still with special ed responsibilities. And when Torrejon Air Base closed, we transitioned to Italy. Jacob was born at Torrejon Air Base. Harry, number 2 son, he was born in March at the Spanish Air Force Hospital. And we left for Italy in June. And then 2 more came along after we moved to the Pacific. Benjamin was born in Okinawa, and we adopted Liana while we were living in Okinawa. One of the common threads that their college admissions essays all had was the value that they had placed on living in an American enclave in an overseas environment where there was the diversity among us is what made us a strong community, where we learned to rely on one another because we needed each other. The lesson that I learned was the important role that the school played in the community had to continually be reinforced. And we needed to take responsibility as educators for fostering meaningful communication between our key stakeholders, our families, our students, and our schools and our educators. I learned about understanding and compassion for our students. I learned about the critical role of building the next generation of citizens. And I learned about an obligation to the military, who stands the rail or stands guard today to protect the future, allowing us the opportunity to build the future. That's the message that I want to share with everybody. It's that unique relationship and how we can contribute to the next generation of Americans. How exciting!